Hi everyone, it's Lynette with Charmed Grammy Crochet. Today is Sunday. I don't know what the date is, but it is Sunday, and this is Charm Chatter 30567. I don't know that either. Sorry, I didn't look. Shame on me. Excuse me. But welcome to the camper. I'm at the camper today, and don't mind my dirty laundry hanging up over there. No, actually, it's coat. Well, there's a towel and a. Really, I should have closed that door, but it's allowing me a breeze, so that's the bathroom. And anyway, if I close that door, then I lose my breeze, and then it's warm in here, so keeping the breeze. Sorry. So anyway, I'm wearing this because I have camper hair. Don't care, except I do care because I'm filming, so I think it says Happy Camper on it. And I got this when I was in the off season traveling somewhere. I think we went to Myrtle and I bought it there. So that's not what this video is about, though. I have finished some objects, and 2 of the 3 are staying at the camper. So I thought, you know what? I'm here. The objects are done and the objects are here. I don't want to take them home. So we're going to film here, and then I'll upload it at home, and you'll be seeing this on Monday. So what did I finish? I did not bring the crochet calendar with me, but crochet calendar, let's see, it's hashtag CGC Crochet Cal 2022. And it's the Annie's Crochet Calendar. Month of May project was a purse with these little flower motifs that you put together. And it's gusseted, and it's, whoa. I did not make that. And I encourage anyone to make it that can. And if you, with all of the crochet calendar cals, crochet alongs, excuse me, that I'm doing this year, if you don't have the calendar, then you just make something similar. Or make something from a pattern that's similar. So anyway, I did not make the purse. I knew I wasn't going to make the purse. The purse, you had to add a lining, and the edges weren't straight, and you know, you got gussets and stuff. I don't even know what that really means. So no purse for me. No sewing. So I made a placemat. I was going to make 2, and I made them for the camper here because, well, I only made 1. But I made it for the camper because I accent. As you can see, the colors are very neutral. They're like tan and silver. Everything in here is browns, tans, and silvers. And I accent in purple because that's my favorite color. So whenever I add anything with color, it's purple. And so that's what I did. Now the table that this is going to sit on, and I will put in a picture. I took a picture of it sitting on the table. It looks like a piece of granite or something like that. It like rock. It's got that kind of very busy, and so it looks very busy on my table. But it is what it is. If I put a white cloth on the table, this would look fantastic. As it is, it just adds to the busyness. And I'm gonna leave it on the table, in the center of the table, as this part, like a doily for the centerpiece. Which the centerpiece is, I know it's pumpkin, but it's purple. So I have a purple bucket, and right now that's the bag for my tripod. I keep chocolate in it, and usually it's full. But I'm known to have chocolate in the camper at all times. People expect me to offer them chocolate when they come over. That's why it's empty, because everybody was eating it. Including myself. I did have 1 or 5 or so pieces. So I keep, and the bowl is purple, accent in purple. That's, you know, and it's the camper, so it doesn't matter if you have the wrong season. I don't care. It's another thing about the camper. I don't care. So anyway, this will sit on the table with the purple bucket on top of it when we're here. When we're not here, the purple bucket goes in the refrigerator so the chocolate doesn't melt and become a mess. So what did I use? I used ice yarns. I know this label said Alara. I know this label. I wrote black on it. It was on a black one at one time. Now it's on this white one. And they don't have color names on them, so I don't know. There's 3 different colors of purples and a gray and a white. And I didn't use very much of any. And this is all leftover yarn from when I made the activity ball for my great niece. And I made this out of it. I made something else last month. Oh, my curtains. And I have like 1 ball of each color except the white and the black. And maybe the gray I bought extra. I still have a lot of this. It is a 2 fine weight, I think. Whatever a 2 is. Oh, wait, I take that back. They're calling it a 3. Okay, it is a 3 weight yarn. And it's cotton acrylic. 50-50 cotton and acrylic. So it'll be real nice and washable and durable here at the camper. So I'm real happy with that. And that project, I'm going to call that project done. And it will stay here and I don't have to take it home. And I really like it. I think it turned out really cute as a summery little placemat. And it might encourage me to get a white tablecloth for the table here. Maybe. Probably not. Because I crochet at this table quite often. And we eat mostly at this table. I do have a table outside. But every time we eat at that table, I always put, it's wrought iron, and I always put a tablecloth over it to eat, a cloth tablecloth. Probably really stupid of me to use a cloth one, but I have this real cute cloth one that I like. And so I put it on, and we always mess it up the first day. And then I have to take it off. So that's a whole other drama. But anyway, I can just leave that sit on the table and still have crochet space. If I had 2, then I'd be moving things, and then it would always be messy looking. So we're just making the one. Will suffice with that. The second finished project I have, oops, I missed a string. Oh, that's okay. I used the Hobie Rainbow 8/8, which they're saying is also a 3 weight. It's thicker. This is a thicker yarn than the 3 weight of the ice yarns, but this is 100% cotton, and there's 82 yards. So I am doing the Jada and Stitches Tunisian crochet along, except I'm not making a blanket. I'm just making washcloths or dish pot, pot holders or something. So I made this. It's not perfect. And I didn't realize that there was ears in it until after I already made them. And there were several rows. And since it's a washcloth and it's purple and it's staying at the camper, again, camper, I don't care. I wasn't going to frog out a few rows for a washcloth. And I think I did something wrong at the end. But I love the yarn. It's very, very soft. I see this is where I made a mistake here. Somehow I put my hook in the wrong place and I got that. But I was like way up here before I noticed it, and I'm like, yeah, I don't care. But the one thing I did, I really like the stitch. Chloe's already asking for a sweatshirt out of it. The one thing about the yarn, it's very soft. And I haven't wetted it. Now this stitch does curl, and I tried to put a border. I started a border. And I got I played yarn chicken. I lost. I could rip it out and rip out 1 row and then have enough. But again, I don't care. I was thinking I would take it home and add another color, just a different yarn to make the border. It's for the camper. It's a washcloth. I'm going to weave in that end and just be done. Because again, it's a washcloth. I'm going to wash dishes with it. They don't care. The dishes don't care. And it's not perfect. But the one thing that I was going to say about this yarn is that I found that it splits. I was splitting it. So maybe it was me. I used the 5.5 millimeter Afghan Tunisian hook. I think that's what you call the long one with the stopper at the end. Um, but I don't know why it was splitting, but then I would like notice it later because I'm just crocheting. I crochet this mostly when I was at work, and so I would do a little bit here and a little bit there. So anyway, this is done, and that's finished object number 2, and this is also staying here at the camper, and except I'll take it home to launder it, but it's staying here now and I don't have to take it home. And that's another finished ball band, but there's only 82 yards, so this is not the biggest washcloth in the world. So that's all the bigger it is, like to my hand, and it was the whole skein of yarn, the little skein, 82 yards. So just bear that in mind, it does not go very far. But this gets to go home and go in my bag. Then I think I showed you some of this. We'll switch out. Yeah, see, hat hair. I did get my Centro working. I figured it out, and I made this little beanie hat, which on me it's got to be slouchy. I have to have my hair hanging out here a little bit. I think it looks better. Yeah, cute, right? Not too bad. And I did make the scarf out of this. This is the DK Colors. So this is what's left of 2 skeins, and I'm going to put fringe on this. So I'm going to say this is 3/4 done. I am not really good at putting on and taking off like the ends. So Jen from Froggy Winna Knitting said fold them in and just kind of whip stitch. So I did that, and it can work and be done and be like completely done, and it's long enough. Like you can, and this this DK Colors is nice. This is also a number 3. It says a light 3. There's 338 yards in a 5-ounce skein, which is 140 grams or 350 meters. And it's the Ecotech, it's got the Ecotech standards, and it's anti-pilling, I think. Yeah, anti-pilling. And this color, in case you wanted to know, very neutral, is called Birch. And I'm going to donate this to Wings, but I have this left over, so I think I am going to put fringe on it just because what else am I going to do with this? It's this much. I could have gone around a few more rounds, but I wanted the leftover in case I wanted to do fringe or whatever, or pom-poms or something, because I wasn't really sure how the ends were going to end up. But the ends ended up, I think it doesn't look bad. It just looks finished, but I think it would look cute with fringe hanging. So I'm going to try some fringe, and then that'll be done. So I think I'm going to do that next. Now this I made. I'm going to donate it to Rose for Wings. Don't forget that we're for September it's hats and scarves or hats and cowls. At one point I thought I would just make this into a cowl, which would have been really cute too, but then I would have had to figure out how to sew it together and not pull it apart. That's because I'm not very new at the whole anything to do with knitting stuff. So there is a woman here at the campground that knits, and I'm going to bring my Centra here for the next project and have her help me know how to better take off things and finish the edges, so that maybe it could just be a nice finished edge from the end, like if it was really knitted on with needles. Or she can show me how to put it on needles and knit an end, a bind off, right, or a cast off or whatever. So we're gonna, with the next months probably, or the next, the middle of the month, we're gonna try to get together next week, and I'm gonna show her the machine because she hasn't seen one before, and she's gonna try to help me figure out a better way of getting it off without ruining anything. So I'm donating it to Wings, but it is my completed project for the first of the month. Judy at Witch Piece Crafts hashtag rock 2022 AU for her crochet along, and I believe the album was ABBA, and it was very neutral in colors with some gold. So this was very neutral in color, and it worked in my Centro machine. So I was so excited about that, to finally find something that worked well in my machine. And I'm going to buy, which I haven't ordered it yet, but because I wasn't going to be home. They would deliver it in like a day, and I wasn't home. I was going to be here, so I'm going to order it probably today, and get the adapter so you can use your drill. And Linda from Linda's Yarn Barn suggested a cordless screwdriver versus a drill. And I'm like, oh yeah. And then my husband said he might even have a cordless screwdriver because it doesn't go as fast as a drill. And because I think a drill would be like almost scary. And if I drop stitches, I don't know how to fix it. So if it goes too fast for the machine, I don't know how to fix anything like that. So anyway, this is, I'm going to call it completed because I don't have to add the fringe, and I might not even like it with the fringe. So, but I am going to put a little bit of time into it and see about fringe, because, or else I'll make this into a pom-pom for the top, which would be really cute too, because it's like saggy on me, but it's reversible the way that it is now, which is why I opted not to have a pom-pom. So the color is lighter this way. Well, maybe not a whole lot lighter, actually. Colorway, but it's more light if you wear it this way than if you wear it this way. It's more dark. If I don't like the fringe, I'll probably put a pom-pom. And someone had suggested like putting 2 buttons on it, and you can put the pom-pom on either side. But if you opt not to wear the pom-pom at all, then you got those buttons, and so, you know, that'll look cheesy. So anyway, that's where we're at with that. Those are my 3 completed projects. And I'm very happy with all of them. That's all I have for you today. So thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and all of that, hitting the bell and all of that stuff. I really appreciate it. There was someone I wanted to tell you to watch. I'm sure that I told you to watch KS Mom. I'll put her in the description box below. And there was someone else new. Ingrid. Ingrid has a channel. And Ingrid is in Australia. And she's a newer starting off channel. Ingrid, I can't remember the name of your channel, but I will link it in the description box below so that it's in there. So I want to give a shout out to Ingrid and a shout out to KS Moms Julie. So you guys go check them out. I know that you'll love them. And I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget wings. Send me stuff. There's going to be a drawing. Bye.